Hello everyone. Well, there's a better chance of rain today in southern Wisconsin than yesterday, but it's certainly not looking like a washout. Let me show you what I mean in your Wednesday forecast presented by MG&E. 8 a.m. this morning, just starting out with mostly sunny skies. I don't see a rain chance beginning until about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Notice at 1 o'clock, the cloud cover increasing and a couple of showers and storms starting to pop up, but I think the peak of the activity today it's going to be in the late afternoon, probably about 4, 5 o'clock this afternoon. And notice that the peak isn't too much of a peak. We're still talking about isolated showers and storms with the exception of the eastern part of the area. You know, for Madison areas to the west, the rain chance definitely looks smaller than east of Madison. I'll go ahead and call it scattered showers and storms if you're east of Madison, but for Madison and areas west, really looks like isolated activity. So a higher chance of rain today if you're in the eastern part of the area than the western part of the area. Not going to be much wind today, only around 10 miles per hour, and temperatures looking very similar to what we saw yesterday. So actually, in the western part of the area where there's going to be less cloud cover and less rain around, not going to rule out the low 90s briefly this afternoon, 3, 4 o'clock. Most of us are probably going to top out in the upper 80s, which is certainly above normal for this time of year. We should be averaging high temperatures just in the mid 70s, but not quite record territory. And because there's going to be more cloud cover and as usual just chillier next to the lake, probably Milwaukee, Racine, Kenosha only topping out in the low 80s. So the peak of the showers and storms 4, 5 o'clock this afternoon. By the time we get to 7 o'clock, notice transitioning just a couple of isolated showers, and I bet by 9 o'clock this evening we'll have completely dried out in southern Wisconsin. But for how long? I do think we're going to be dry through the overnight hours. And actually for tomorrow morning, we might start to see some isolated showers pop up as early as about 9 a.m. So maybe at the tail end of the morning commute. No, not much, but I do want to mention the chance beginning in the morning tomorrow, unlike today where the chance of rain is going to hold off until the afternoon. And overall, we're probably going to see about the same number of showers and storms, but I think the difference tomorrow is going to be the location of the shower storms. I've got to mention that, again, the chance of rain in the morning is small. We're just talking about isolated showers. In fact, this model says lunchtime, completely dry. But I do think we're going to see, and we have a better chance of seeing activity in the afternoon tomorrow. 2, 3 o'clock, we'll see some new showers and storms pop up. I think tomorrow will probably be a little bit cooler by a degree or two, just because we're starting out. We're going to start out with more cloud cover and those isolated showers in the morning. That'll probably hold down temperature some. Notice we're not talking about much of a difference, but more likely to be in the upper 70s right next to the lake. More of us just topping out in the mid 80s, and even in the western part of the area, more likely to just be in the upper 80s for highs instead of the low 90s. I think we'll miss the 90s for tomorrow. Now, I do think, like we're going to see today, the peak tomorrow is going to be in the late afternoon. Notice the showers, the storms popping up, but notice the location is different. So for tomorrow, we're talking about a better chance of rain in the central and western part of the area and a smaller chance of rain in the eastern part of the area. So I think a better chance if you're east of Madison for showers and storms today, but for Madison and areas west, the better chance of showers and storms is tomorrow. Still going to be gaps, but a better opportunity of seeing rain.